Somebody call a doctor because Bad Medicine is back! Folks, today we are taking a look at the official trailer for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Let's check it out.
Let's go! Cannot wait.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Set a
Work.
All dark and horny at 12 o'clock.
I've been waiting 40 years for this.
Oh.
They called themselves Ghostbusters. According to these hacks, they saved the world.
There they
no
are.
eyewitnesses. And who is found to carry the torch? Descendants of Egon Spengler. You have a miner hanging out the side of a moving vehicle, firing a laser gun indiscriminately.
As a first attack.
It's completely safe.
I wouldn't say completely safe.
The Ghostbusters are finished. Right, well, overruled.
Sustained.
You the weird guy who buys strange old things?
Correct on both counts.
Buddy, you just
Hey!
What is it?
Better question is, what's inside
Patton
of it?
Oswalt. Whoa! Is that going to be our villain?
I
think so.
With an unimaginable evil, commanding an army of ghosts.
Oh.
With the power to kill by fear itself.
Like, literally scared to death?
We might be looking at a second ice age.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Let's get to work.
Can I be of any help?
Melnitz in uniform. Yes.
There's a prelude to the library. Oh, the old pencil shirt.
There's something weird. Who are people gonna call?
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
We're the Ghostbusters. Can I tell you something else? What? Buster makes me feel good. Makes me feel good.
I thought he said he was in control.
Oh, whoa!
You've seen the lyrics.
Heads up. All dark and horny at 12 o'clock.
Oh, we got drones now. We got the trap on a drone. That's badass.
Oh, who is it? Slimer?
Yay! Oh.
Yeah.
I was hoping run it back.
Run it back.
I was hoping he was going to say it feel
We're gonna need all
groovy.
the help we can get.
Let's get to work.
All dark and horny at 12 o'clock.
Like Ernie Hudson hasn't aged a bit.
No. No.
I've been waiting 40 years for this.
Ecto
They
1.
called them.
All right.
Look at
Dude,
that shot.
this is
I
so
mean,
cool.
The way they did that transition, yeah,
That was back in the original Ghostbusters.
Themselves Ghostbusters.
More original
According to these
footage.
hacks, they
More
saved the
original footage of the Fantastic Four there.
world. No eyewitnesses.
when you see that shot and say he hasn't aged a little bit, then it's like,
He has a little bit.
maybe
No, I mean Ernie Hudson has.
Oh, Ernie, yeah, I'm
Ernie,
sorry,
but-
yeah.
And you see,
No eyewitnesses.
Yeah, everybody else is
Bill
aged
and
for
Danny.
sure.
And who is found to carry the
and so we got the old building
Yep,
back
the
just
old-
like in the end of the first one.
Yep,
Yeah,
they teased
yeah.
that.
torch? Descendants of Egon Spengler.
It's interesting that they say descendants. It's like it's usually it was just his grandkids,
Kids, grandkids, yeah.
descendants.
Descendants. Got to have that villainous tone
Yeah.
of
Oh,
using
yeah.
those words.
Yeah, use big words.
You
Makes
have
you
a
seem
miner
more evil.
hanging out the side of a moving vehicle, firing a laser gun indiscriminately.
You shut up, Dick Thornburg.
I'm glad they got him back because
It is true. He plays. He plays such a good
bad guy.
bad guy.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Between
how
this
much
and
did we loved him
Yeah.
in Die Hard, just the worst reporter.
Oh, I hope he gets punched in this one too.
Has a proton pack.
It's completely safe.
I wouldn't say completely safe.
The Ghostbusters are finished. Right, well, overruled.
Sustained.
Okay, so that right there is classic Paul Rudd. Overruled.
so
What is in the
both
box? And
Remember, you can advance.
yeah.
Look at that thing.
Better question is, what's inside of it?
Okay, so now who is this
Yeah,
grabbing at?
I'm thinking that's going to be our villain.
Oh my! All right, so let's see. Let's
I
go
don't
a
even
little
recognize
couple
the
frames.
actor.
There we go.
Do you
Is that the dude from Better Call Saul, professor from Saved by the Bell College?
Nope.
No, it's not him.
That,
like
he looks a
tilting
little younger.
Yeah,
my
that
head
looks like a
it's gonna-
kid.
tilting my head like it's gonna help.
So there's a better
Oh,
shot.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a perfect.
Who
I have
is
no
that?
idea who that is.
We'll have to look at
Well,
IMDb.
yeah, maybe that's for the best, but I think
Or
that's gonna
just
be our
let us
villain.
know, folks. Either way.
Yeah, let us know.
Oh, look
Oh,
at that!
that
looks cool.
So this, yeah, I think
Looks
you're
like-
right, Quinn. This has to establish our villain here.
Yeah, and it looks like some kind of crazy inscriptions on the side of it.
I mean, yeah, I think what's inside it is going to infect that guy, and like he's not really a true villain. It's going to be like
yeah, like
it's going
one
to be
of
like
those.
Sigourney Weaver.
Unimaginable evil, commanding an army of
And Rick-
ghosts.
Did you see he was behind him in that scene though?
Yeah.
If you go back, he's in the background behind.
So he's going to be like a helper, you think?
Yeah, see, he's right.
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks
there
like
he-
that's him
that
right
looks
there.
like him, yeah, with the glasses
Yep.
and everything. Okay.
So that could possibly be him.
And his hand is bandaged up. Look, it's in a sling.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Okay, so maybe he's not
this
our
is
villain.
the after.
Yeah, maybe he's just somebody who got hurt by it, and they threw that in
Maybe
the
he-
trailer to throw us
Yep.
off.
I was
of
going
it.
to say classic deception.
He
Little
thinks he's-
misdirection.
because which hand did he grab with? Because that's his left hand.
He did. Remember, he was up like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that makes
did
sense
grab
that
with his
it's
left.
that hand.
Rick Grimes over here.
Evil, commanding an army of
Yeah,
ghosts.
like
Pulls
they
off the
must
door.
have pulled that out in a museum.
So that just looks like a
Everyone's
firefighter.
frozen.
And there's someone with an eye patch.
Oh, okay. So
Literally scared to death.
It's the villain from Medieval. Totally is.
So the horns are growing. That's interesting.
We
Yeah,
might
big
be
time.
looking at a second ice age.
Okay, this
trailer.
right here, that right
Yeah, that
there.
was
Go
from
back
the
a
first
few
trailer.
scenes. This was in the first trailer, and my biggest concern is these things popping out of the ground has the potential to be a very, very rated R.
they're
scene.
yeah.
they're coming down from the sky.
You don't think they're popping up?
No.
Okay.
Go back and watch it, and it looks like to me like they're popping
Yeah.
out of the ground.
Oh, they are. Okay.
Yeah.
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 Let's get to work.
Oh, look at that. They had the black
Whoa.
proton packs.
Yeah, that must be a super one or something.
Yeah, look
Yeah,
at that
And
thing.
beefed them up.
Well, they had kind of beefed up ones in Ghostbusters 2.
Look at that
They had
thing.
black proton packs.
I don't. Well, those.
Those are
These
modern.
look even more.
Those are
Yeah, because
modern
they
day.
had ones that like mounted on their hand, I thought, in a couple of scenes
Yeah,
here.
these are modern day proton packs.
Look, here's our guy again. So he must be helping out.
Yeah.
What's her name? The little lead in here.
Oh.
Egon's
Yeah.
granddaughter.
Yeah. Maybe he's like the guy
Bad
who like
names
always
today, folks.
maybe he's the guy who always gets into trouble or something.
Can I be of any help? Melnitz in uniform. Yeah.
That is great. Yeah,
Yeah,
right there.
Oh, right there.
You got
Okay,
the
we'll
arm
go
one
back a
there.
couple
So, like,
frames.
there's...
There it is.
Look at that.
Look at him strap. Boom.
Getting ready to go.
So I like this. They're
So-
advancing the technology,
Yeah,
which is
because-
great.
Because it looked like it had like we'll see in a few more frames where it's lighting up right there. That could be on their hand. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that,
Yeah, that's the back.
yeah, that's
yeah,
the
that's
back.
yeah, that's on the back. But you're right. It's obviously going and
Yeah, it
helping.
looks like they're going to have one on the
hand.
hand part too. That's freaking bad.
Wish I could get some nanotech.
And then there's a callback to Ghostbusters 1 in the library.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like they used the same
They
back
use
for
the
it.
same. Yeah.
Love it.
You're like, oh,
I
let's
mean,
keep
but
that
that gives
special
they
it, I
effects.
mean,
probably
I
tried to
feel
get
like
it as
this
close
gives
as
it
they
a
could, yeah.
nostalgic feel, though,
Yep.
doesn't it? You know, like obviously,
They went running
There's
out.
a great shot too.
Yeah.
don't take toddlers to this. This right here,
Those Stay Puffs are
Stay
back.
Puffs are
You know
back.
they're going to be trouble.
Look at that one's eating some M&Ms,
look at
playing
the
with a
books,
battery
too.
that lit him on fire.
The old school flying saucers are hostile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones using
got a
a
good
pencil
ones.
sharpener.
The next scene with the old school pencil sharpener
Yeah, he's
is
right
the
there.
best.
He's
Yeah,
standing on the woman's belly to get by it.
Yeah.
If there's something strange,
There it is. There
He
it
just
is.
waves.
if there's something
That
Yeah, we
thing.
don't know what
What
that
is
is.
that?
It looked like it was the top of a head, but then it's up on its like ears. Is that like Shrek?
Maybe it's just a walking head.
who are people gonna call?
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Ah, another callback.
We're the Ghostbusters.
Here comes the
Can I tell you
lyrics.
Something else. What? Buster makes me feel good.
I
Makes
thought
me
he was
feel
gonna
good.
say, and we're in control. Oh, there's
That's
Aykroyd and
awesome.
Patton. Oh, it
Yeah.
froze the proton back.
thrown
That's
up
probably
on it.
why they have to beef them up.
Oh, okay, that makes some sense.
So
Go back to
like,
that.
yeah, look at that.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
freezing it up.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't even
hard.
catch that before. So it's freezing everything coming right out of wow.
So that, well, if it's based on fear too, maybe she's afraid too.
Could be.
Maybe this is where they're going to really hammer home the I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Yeah, right?
I mean, look at that.
Heads up.
That's
All dark and horny at 12 o'clock.
Of course, they would have Bill Murray say something like that.
Oh, this is
that was sweet with that
really
drone.
cool.
got a trap on a drone.
Well, they got like a helo pad on top of the
Ecto.
top of Ecto 1.
I'm disappointed we didn't get to hear the siren.
Oh, they're holding it out on us.
It's like a frozen sturgeon or something there.
Yeah. And then, of course, I'm glad they saved the main event.
Yep, the big finish.
He's got the trap.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Same thing, a good old callback to the way he looked.
I'm glad they kept that facial.
I'm really
features.
glad they kept that as well. It feels like they're doing real fan service with this movie and not trying to reinvent and recreate something for 2024. Right. It's like, well, yep, we're going to tell you a new story, but the things that really drew people to these movies, we are going to bring these back, because now I think what happens is you get new audiences are still going to have fun with this, but you really have a nostalgia factor for old audiences.
And then if you have kids, you can go back and show them the originals, and it's almost the same.
You can't change Slimer. He's got to be Slimer. You got to have him look the same. So.
Unless you change him completely to the cartoon version.
Yeah. Oh, that's just so gross. Yeah. John Wick over here.
John Wick over here.
I was just hoping you'd say I feel groovy.
See it in premium large format and IMAX.
Oh. I mean, this might be my one that I have to go see without you.
This might be.
Who knows? Maybe you should fan service some of the peeps that maybe want to see you see it.
Yeah,
so.
dude. That maybe
Just
it's time
saying.
to think about somebody else besides yourself for once.
This looks fantastic.
We all went to Maverick.
Yeah. I just want to hear what
$300
so
later.
many of you folks have to say about this trailer. What you think? Do you think it pays enough homage to the originals? Do you like the direction it's going? I love the actors that they got for it. I think it's great. I thought the story was great on the previous one, so I'm excited for this.
I think they'll still focus on the new characters, obviously, but it's nice to see that we have our original team back, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun with them, even with Kumail having a little bit part bringing it in, and Patton Oswalt to the team. So this, oh man, I am definitely ready, willing, and able for this.
We talk so much about casting, and obviously you have the original cast, so bringing them back, absolute grand slam. But the one thing I thought they did a phenomenal job when they came back and they made it again is with casting. Paul Rudd, absolutely perfect. The two actors they chose for Egon's grandkids, absolutely perfect. The mom, absolutely perfect. I mean, it's just like, you know, sometimes it just feels like they did it right.
Yeah.
You know, you watch it, and especially with movies that that really give you that, you know, nostalgic feel about your childhood. You're like, just please do this right. And they did it right. And it's so like, I don't think anybody has any worries, right? Like you go in, you know, you're going to have a fun time, especially after the last one. And it's the feel-good movie. I feel like it's the feel-good movie of the year, but it really is. And I think this is one of those movies where you're going to get audiences that are 12 years old, and you're going to get audiences that are 82 years old, and everybody's going to go and have a good time. And it's just going to be one of those movies that is what people need, you know, just a feel-good movie. Gives me the warm and fuzzies.
I'm just happy to see we got Slimer back in almost original form. I'm glad they didn't deviate so hard.
Yeah.
You know, we can't have him look like the old Slimer. So I'm glad they kept that. Like you guys said, glad the whole cast was able to come back. I assume podcast is there too.
Hope so.
Good to see them bring Dan and Ernie and Bill Murray back,
Annie
as well
Potts.
as
Annie Potts.
as well as her. I almost wanted to make like a joke, no Chris Hemsworth, but
the only thing I'm sad about legit is that Rick Moranis is retired and doesn't do any more acting. Otherwise, to bring him back would have been icing on the cake.
Is there any
too.
reason we couldn't see a Sigourney Weaver?
Well, we did see her in the post-credit.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
So
she was getting buzzed.
Yeah,
she was
that's right.
She was buzzing Peter back.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe she is. Maybe there is a quick moment between her and Bill.
Yeah,
hopefully.
But who knows? Either way, I right now I have zero worries of any kind of messages they want to throw in there. I'll say to be nice, or deviating too far wherever, because it feels like if they just keep on track with kind of in the realm of what they did in the first one, then this is should be one of the most fun films of 2024.
Well, that was the thing. We had questions going into Afterlife. We had them all answered, and they were all great. So that's where you have zero worries coming into this, because it seems like they have everyone back.
They were even able to make Afterlife even a little bit emotional and stuff. Like at the very end, I think that was a big thing that nobody was ready for. I certainly wasn't ready for. Was that scene where that end battle where all of a sudden you get like his ghost, and they did it well enough, and you were like,
It was a nice way to say goodbye.
Yeah,
it was.
So,
Really was.
and just like that, we're gonna say goodbye now too, and we cannot wait for this movie to drop. Oh, I'm so pumped. I know you are too. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. Catch you later, pals.